Benny the brave bunny. Have you ever been so scared that your legs felt like jelly? Meet Benny, the tiniest bunny in the whole forest. He was afraid of everything. The wind, the rain, his own shadow. Even butterflies made him jump. Everyone thought Benny would never become a brave bunny. But one ordinary day, something extraordinary happened. And the smallest bunny in the forest became the biggest hero of them all. Deep inside the beautiful whispering forest lived a tiny gray bunny named Benny. He had soft floppy ears, bright curious eyes, and the fluffiest little tail anyone had ever seen. But there was one problem. Benny was afraid of almost everything. When leaves rustled, he jumped. When birds flew overhead, he hid. When thunder rumbled, he squeezed his eyes shut and trembled. Even his own shadow sometimes frightened him. The other young rabbits loved hopping across the meadow. But Benny always stayed close to home. He wished he could be brave like everyone else. Every morning, Benny watched the other bunnies race through the flowers. "Come with us," shouted Ruby Rabbit. I can't," Benny whispered. "What if something scary happens?" Some of the little rabbits giggled. "Benny's scared of everything. He'll never be brave." Those words hurt Benny's heart. That night, he looked up at the stars. "I wish I wasn't so afraid." A gentle breeze whispered through the grass. Being brave doesn't mean you aren't scared. But Benny didn't understand. The next morning, Benny met Grandpa Toby, the oldest tortoise in the forest. "You look worried," said Toby. "I'm scared all the time." The old tortoise smiled kindly. "Do you know something? I get scared too." Benny blinked. "You do?" "Of course. Everyone feels afraid sometimes. Even lions. So how are they brave?" Grandpa Toby smiled. "They take one small step. Even while they're afraid." Benny thought about those words. One small step. Maybe, just maybe, he could do that. The next day, Benny tried something new. Instead of hiding, he took one hop, then another. His heart beat fast. His ears shook. But he kept hopping. When a butterfly fluttered past, he wanted to run. He watched it. "It's beautiful," he whispered. That evening, Benny smiled. "I did something scary today." A few days later, dark clouds rolled over the forest. The wind howled. Rain poured down. Crack. Lightning flashed across the sky. Animals hurried toward their homes. Suddenly, Tiny Bird cried out, "Help!" Its little nest had fallen from a tree. The baby bird couldn't fly. The rushing stream was carrying it away. Every animal froze. The water was too fast, too dangerous. Benny's heart pounded. He was terrified. His legs shook. "I can't." Then he remembered Grandpa Toby's words. "Take one small step." Benny took one hop, then another. The rushing water splashed against his tiny feet. He was still scared, very scared. But he didn't stop. He carefully reached the frightened baby bird. "Hold on." With all his strength, he lifted the little bird onto his back. One careful hop, two careful hops, three careful hops. They reached dry land. The mother bird wrapped her wings around her baby. "You saved my child." Every animal cheered. "Benny! Benny! Benny!" That evening, all the animals gathered around Benny. Ruby Rabbit smiled. "I thought brave animals never got scared." Benny laughed softly. "I was scared the whole time." "You were." He nodded. "My heart was racing. My legs were shaking." "So why did you do it?" Benny smiled. "Because someone needed me." Grandpa Toby grinned proudly. That's what courage really is. Being brave isn't having no fear. It's choosing to do the right thing, even when you're afraid. From that day on, Benny still got scared sometimes. Thunder still made him jump. Dark caves still looked spooky. Tall hills still seemed huge. But now, whenever fear whispered, "You can't do it," Benny smiled and answered, "Maybe I'm scared, but I'll try anyway." And every time he tried, he grew a little braver, not because fear disappeared, but because courage grew bigger than fear. Years later, whenever a tiny bunny felt afraid, their parents would point toward Benny. "See that brave rabbit? He still gets scared, but he never lets fear decide what he can become." And every night, as the stars twinkled over Whispering Forest, Benny would close his eyes, grateful that he had learned the greatest secret of all. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is taking the next step, even when your heart is trembling. Moral of the story: rabbit face, being brave doesn't mean you never feel scared. It means doing the right thing even when you are. As the moon shone softly over the forest, Benny snuggled into his cozy burrow, dreaming of tomorrow's adventures. Because every brave heart begins with one small hop,